Hey there, fellow viewers. Today, I want to share a story with you about a group of mice and their misadventures. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of being too short-sighted, and I think you'll find it both entertaining and enlightening. So grab some popcorn, settle in, and let's get started with our story called Shumutsun Guan, or The Short-Sighted Mice. Once upon a time, there was a group of mice who lived in a valley in the forest for generations. They lived carefree and worry-free until one day, a wild rabbit came running in and warned them of an impending flood. The rabbit said that they must run to the mountain in the south tonight to escape the danger, and before anyone could say anything, the rabbit disappeared. The mice panicked, realizing that the mountain in the south was too far away for them to reach. They felt helpless and lost, but one small mouse believed in itself, and was confident that it could make it to the mountain. It tried to convince the others to escape together, but most of them were too afraid to leave their home. They argued that they had been living in the valley for years, and it was the safest place for them. The small mouse was called short-sighted and arrogant by some of the other mice. However, the leader of the mice suggested that instead of running away, they should work together to build a dam to stop the flood. The mice followed their leader's advice and started building the dam with all their might. Meanwhile, the brave small mouse ran towards the mountain alone. It ran for a long time until it couldn't go any further. Just then, a kind horse came by and saw the exhausted mouse. The horse told the mouse about the flood and advised it to run away quickly. However, the small mouse was too tired to run, so the horse offered to carry it on its back and run away together. By the time they reached the mountain, it was already dark. Fortunately, the flood was stopped by the mountains, and the small mouse finally breathed a sigh of relief. However, the mice who stayed behind to build the dam were not so lucky. Their dam collapsed as soon as the flood arrived and they were all swept away. And the term, Shumutsun Guan, is used to describe those mice who lack foresight and vision. Blind to the bigger picture is a term that describes the majority of the mice who were short-sighted and lacked foresight and knowledge. As a tuber who shares stories and idioms, I hope you enjoyed this story and learned something from it. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel for more exciting stories like this one.